Hello, this is Mr. Win, and this video is over solving 2x2 systems using substitution. So a 2x2 system means two equations with two unknown variables. The solution to a system is the point or points of intersection. There could be no solution, one solution, or infinitely many, and we call those ordered pairs. Instead of graphing to find the solution, we can use algebraic methods. Substitution is one of those methods. When you know what one of the variables is equal to, you simply plug that in or replace it in the other equation. This will turn an unsolvable two-variable equation into a solvable one-variable equation. You then solve that new equation to get the value of one variable. Since the solution is a point, you plug in that value to find the value of the second variable. By the way, if all variables disappear and you end with a false statement, you get no solution. If all variables disappear and you end with a true statement, you get infinite solutions. And lastly, substitution is recommended when at least one of the variables has a coefficient of 1. Here's our first problem. If I look at it, we have a system. I see on this bottom equation the x has a leading coefficient of 1. So substitution is a good idea here. I'm going to solve the second equation for x. If I move the 2y over, it turns into x equals 2y plus 2. Then I'm going to the other equation, the one up here. And I replace this first x with what I have right here. So it's going to be turned into 2 times 2y plus 2 in parentheses plus 3y equals 18. And I'm calling my third equation. This is that new equation. Notice this equation has no x and there's just y. So we're going to distribute, then combine like terms, then move the 4 over by subtraction, and get rid of 7 by division. We now found the y value. We got to find the x value. So I'm going to go to either equation, it doesn't matter. I use this one right here. I replace this y in purple with that y is 2. So x equals 2 times 2 in parentheses plus 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Combining terms, 4 plus 2 is 6. My final answer, we have a single solution. 6, 2 is a point, it's a coordinate. You don't need the graph, but here's a graph in Desmos. It did cross at 6, 2. Here's the next problem. Another system. Y equals, since y is by itself, like a single y, this is good for substitution. I'm going to use the second one, but you could use the first one. So I'm going to plug this bottom y into the top y equation. So here's that equation. I'm replacing this purple y with the bottom. So 2x minus 6 equals 2x plus 4. Notice this is our brand new equation. I'll call it equation number 3. There is no y here. I subtract 2x both sides, and I get negative 6 equals negative 4. There's no more letters. So this is a false statement. Negative 6 is never equal to 4. This means no solution. Or you can draw a circle with a slash through it. You don't need the graph, but here's the graph. On Desmos, these lines are parallel. They do not cross. Our last example. X plus y equals 5. 2y equals negative 2x plus 10. We have a single x or single y. You use either one. I'm going to solve for y. So I'm going to move x to the right side by subtracting x both sides. I'm now going to go to the second equation and replace this y with this negative x plus 5. So here's me plugging in with parentheses. This is my equation number 3. There's no y here, just x, a single variable. I distribute. Then I'm going to add 2x to both sides. And I get 10 equals 10. There's no more letters, so I can't solve for anything. But that's a true statement. If you have another true statement, that is infinitely many solutions. You can draw the infinity symbol. Here's the graph. They're the same line. Next video. If you have any questions, ask your teacher. Thanks. Bye.